Sometimes it's hard to go to sleep. Sometimes it's hard to wake up to all the things that you can't be, 'cause you don't really have a reason to. Sometimes it's hard to wake up, but it's harder just to go to sleep. Sometimes you wanna be you, but other people just won't allow you to. Sometimes it's hard to go to sleep, but it's harder to wake up sometimes. No, actually it's harder to wake up than when it is to go to sleep. But really no, it's really harder to go to sleep at night when there's thoughts swirling around in your brain, stopping you from just being able to maintain and lie your head up on that pillow. And then you wake up with neck pains, and then you wake up and it's the same. And then you have to go and live your life, worried about if you're doing right when you're doing wrong. Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning. Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the middle of the night just to take a piss, then to go back to sleep, then wake up, take another piss, go back to sleep, wake up, take another piss, then you got problems with it, so you drink more water and you sipping holy water like the Holy Ghost, the Holy Father, but not really any of those things involved. You just want to be healthy and be wealthy. You just want to do you, but it's hard to, and you try to maintain, but then you're going insane, 'cause when you try to maintain yourself, it's hard to do that shit though. Sometimes it's hard to go to sleep at night. Sometimes it's hard to rest your head up on that pillow late at night when you're thinking that you're able to go to sleep, but it's hard too. Yeah, it's really, really hard, dude. So you try to go to sleep and you wake up with the neck pains that never go away, and then you try to make it through the day and just maintain, but it's hard to do that though, right? It's hard to do that, yo. It's hard to just be you and worry about if you're doing right and if it's something other people like or actually represent, even a little bit, but most of the time they never represent that shit, not even a little bit. And sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning. Sometimes it's hard to wake up late at night. So it's harder to go to sleep at night, 'cause if you keep waking up, then you're never gonna go back to sleep. You're gonna go back to sleep and you're gonna end up dead, 'cause you can't have any dreams. Sometimes I can't wake up, and I just wanna wake up. Sometimes I can't wake up, but I still wanna wake up. Sometimes I really don't like to go outside, 'cause other people can stare at me with their eyes. But I figured out that when I focus my own eyes on my own eyes, I can live my own life and my own life with pride. Versus if they should commit suicide, should they commit suicide or should I commit suicide? Should I do neither of those two things and not worry about either of those two things but still be alright? Yeah, that's a lot of truth. That's a whole lot of truth. But most people won't keep it real like that. Instantaneously, they're gonna tell you that you're full of crap or tell you that you're just a jackass or a dickhead when you're actually a nice person. But it's more about being unique than kind. 'Cause you could be the biggest dickhead in the world, and if you're a big enough dickhead and you do it properly and in the right ways, then actually they'll love you more. Which is weird considering the fact that when you're nice, everybody just shits all over you. And then they when you're on the ground and you got shit covered all over you, then they spit on you too, just to make you feel like you're less cool. And those people that are just dickheads are actually the ones who are cool. But then you realize quickly that that's really not what's cool, and that's really not how it should be, but it still is. Yeah, it still is, but really it shouldn't be that way. Isn't it just a little bit ridiculous that when you wake up in the morning, you just want to go back to sleep because not everything in your life is as gorgeous? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but it still is that way, even though to you it's not that way. 'Cause when I wake up in the mornings, sometimes I just want to go back to sleep again. 'Cause if I go outside and try to live my life, well, would they really actually allow it then? Probably not. But that's okay though. Yeah, it's okay.